Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 92 of Grand Ages Medieval, and we are getting our...
Let's ride off.
We're getting our, what do you call this, our troops trained up, fully trained up. They are now all, most of them are now, like this one is now considered veteran status. Again, this is episode 92 and of Grand Ages Medieval, and I have in the past I have spent 2 days trying to fix the glitch. Remember, in the last episode we left off because on the campaign stage we have to search the area south of the town of Dejumat for Norman mercenaries and attack them if we are able to find them. I have been doing that, and or rather, I've been trying to find them, but I cannot seem to locate them.
No problem.
And so that is the spot. That star over there is the spot. And okay, so we've got a troop. Remember, the scout has the farthest distance in terms of ability to look at stuff. And so we are sending them over here.
Nobody's going to stop us.
And we cannot seem to find them.
Nobody's going to stop us.
See, we've got over there, and that's why in the last 2 days I've been trying to see if we can actually locate them. I have a, what do you call this? I have saved, and then I have quit the game. I have reloaded the game, try that again and again, and then I've tried to get rid of all, and I've allowed the time to keep going by. Everything is. I think I've tried everything, and I can't seem to trigger this mission. I mean, I can't seem to trigger this mission so that we can spot the Normans that are in this area. And what I've even tried is to withdraw the troops back to Tamiel Mats here. So these are the troops over here. I've even drawn them back, like
this
here.
This is going to hurt.
Oh no! Sorry.
We're coming. Out of the way.
See, I've drawn them back, sent them forward. Quit the game, load it back on, and then send them back in. Like right now, let's say actually we save the game here, right? Okay, we save it, and then we quit the game, right? Go back to main menu. So we're going out of the game. And then we save, or we load the game that we just saved, and hoping that the glitch will be fixed. So I have done that multiple times, and then I've also cleared all the bandits' nests that are all over the place. And I think we are also at our maximum like this. Okay, so what we can do is send him back again to this spot, right?
Nobody's going to stop us.
Not working, right?
Out of the way.
So we send everybody here, and maybe just get the scout to draw it.
No problem.
Still no go, right? So and then let time go by, and it is not triggering. So to the point that if we check at our, if we look at the upper right hand corner, we look and we have 1 billion gold pieces, or like 999,999,999. So one gold coin short of 1 billion, and that that is the cap in terms of the money we can make. And then if we look at our empire, we are still at 264 because we cannot declare enemies of or declare war against any of the towns. So we cannot take over any towns. And we have what do you call this? We have maxed out on businesses. We have 20,000 troops, and we have 3.6 million citizens. So in terms of, so we have no enemies. So all of them are neutral. So we cannot fight them. And then on our competitors, I was hoping we can go up against Benito Gobbin. This guy. He has 4 castles. And I think part of the tutorial is that as soon as we this guy will declare war on us, and I couldn't wait for that thing to happen. And his territories are here in Italy. This is Gobbin. So look at his flags, the one with the 2 fish. So that's him. So he occupies 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have in fact positioned troops here, and then we remember we still have the troops in Vanna North, Vanna South, right? 11. So 11 troops here, and then in Vanna North we have we have 10 troops. So I have packed Sofia with 17 regiments. And then I have also have Florence, 13 regiments with 3 out here guarding this spot. So there must be, there is a ruin here. And so that's why we are ready to go and take over these 4 cities. If only they allowed us to, if there was no glitch, we would have gone into the fight mode. And that would be fantastic because remember, right now the cities have been capped to 400 total cities on the map. So the only way we can gain cities is to actually capture cities, and then to build new ones, we have to destroy old ones. So at this point, we're kind of stuck, and this glitch seems to be insurmountable at this point in time. Although, playing this game, the fighting game here is very, what do you call this? The fighting portion of this game so far has been very simplistic, and I believe it will continue to be simplistic because there is no way for us to kind of direct the fighting. It's just a mass. We send a mass in, and then the whole mass will charge in, or they just have an aggro range. So if our troops detect any enemies within their aggro range, they will just go hell bent against and just go run after that guy. It's like to demonstrate that what we have here is that we have a mass of troops over here, right? Ooh, they are. Okay, okay. This mass of troops are very close. Let's say, show me we put them here.
This is going to hurt.
Okay. And then we have these 3 guys over here. And there is a bandit hideout over here. So what happens is that when we have those 3 guys on the top of the hill come down and inspect this bandit hole or this bandit hideout, and the bandits erupts from that hideout, our mass of troops will just we'll just go in. Okay, let's see what happens.
We're coming.
Okay, let's see what happens. Let's go to a mid. Not so much. Okay. See, look at those guys. So as soon as our troops detect enemies, they will just charge in. And here the bandits are. There are 1,000 bandits, right? And so what's your pole arms do no more than. Well, we're not using our pole arms. We have more than pole arms. So we have. Whoa. How come all these guys come in? All these guys come in, man.
And now it begins.
Oh, we destroyed the bandit camp. Because it shows suddenly like we were like in the minority. That means there were just a bunch of people erupting from the bandit camp.
Get on.
And when our whole troops, had we not reinforced those guys, because after the initial fight they went back to their original space, right? And then apparently there are more reinforcements from the bandit camp, and our 3 troops were kind of beleaguered, so that's why I had to send the other troops in. And when they jumped in, the bandit camp is no more. And these bandits used to prey on our trade routes or on our trade people here. So I had to we have to destroy
Nobody's
the
going
bandit
to
camp
stop us.
to prevent further depredations against our merchants. So now what I want to do is just
Let's go.
set a few guys over here, because there are some people. Some of our regiments have been injured. Like this one, this knight has been injured, and then this berserker has been injured. So I am sending those guys back home, but I'm
Won't be
setting
long now.
3 guys here so that they will continue to be monitoring the area, so that if there are any more what do you call this? Assuming if there are any more wandering bandits,
Let's ride off.
they will be there. Okay, so these 3 guys, yeah, these 3 guys. I thought there were 3 guys. How come only 2 guys stayed behind? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So there used to be a bandit camp up here, right? There was like a structure here. Now it's gone. So again, that was just to demonstrate how the fighting in this game is carried out. It is not. It doesn't allow us to actually what do you call this? Control the fighting. It is just a mass of people jumping into the action. So it's not fun. If you guys really want to have some really control in terms of fighting, I would recommend Total Wars. The Total Wars scenario, but they're all only in PC mode. So that means they come in Shogun Total War, and then Rome Total War, and then Shogun 2 Total War, and then there is a Rome 2 Total War, or Shogun 2 and a Rome 2 Total War. And then I think there was also like a Total War Medieval or something that was in the that's around for the Napoleonic age. I played Shogun 1 and 2, and I played Total Rome 1 and 2. And all 4 games on the PC, they're excellent games. They're fantastic games. And you can actually micromanage all the regiments. And you have, in fact, it is necessary to actually control the regiments involved in Total War. Those 4 games that I played, they were absolutely amazing. Oh, I think I played also, I think Total War Medieval, and that played very well. I didn't play the expansions. I played all 5 games then. So that is fantastic. You can actually, you have to control, not actually, you have to control all your regiments, because it talks about morale, it talks about uh, fatigue. So you have to manage your troops, and also you have a limited time period when you are on the attacking side. On the defending side, the limited time period, or I think 1 month or 2 months that they have to finish the attack, works in your favor. So that's why you can take a very defensive stance, a very hard defense, and it works in your favor. So in this game, fighting is not. Oh, it's not very interesting. What are these? There are now more and more effects. Like there are storm effects I showed you before. Right now there are no storm effects going on. Oh, it is clear skies all throughout, so it must be summer. Uh, oh, here. There is a storm effect over here, and this town might be affected. Yes, this town is affected by it, and it says what? Uh, Storm in town. So that's why. And then there are snowstorms, and then over here in the desert we have sandstorms. So it is very interesting. This game, I am really uh, frustrated by this inability to proceed with the game, so that I can show you the fighting part. Because I myself haven't experienced it. I would have loved to experience our taking over these four towns, and then the four towns also controlled by Barnas over here. This 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remember, because he's the one who is secretly trying to he's trying to worm his way into the
Let's go.
emperor's seat or he's planning to marry Eudokia, and in the process, marry by marrying Eudokia, he would like to become the emperor of Constantinople. So those are things we have not been able to work with, because remember, our Eudokia is actually has a very positive attitude with our avatar Leon Vasilius, right? Our avatar here. Where's our avatar? Where's our avatar? Our empire. Yeah, Leon Vasilius, and it is very possible. I'm just guessing. I haven't researched this. It's very possible that by the end of the tutorial, maybe they get married, and we will now control the three countries that Constantinople controls. Constantinople, this one, Ankara, and Antalya, and and then we would have easily taken over Izmir, Athens, and Thessaloniki. So, I would have loved to go on a conquering thing, and sadly, we are stuck. So we cannot proceed forward. So that is frustrating. And remember, we also built that's one fortress. This one is glitched. This fortress is not working. We have not sent. We can send this building crew to do some other things, or no more. And then we have built another line of fortresses here. Look at those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The white one, 7 and 8. This one and all of those black ones have an occupant, have a as crossbow. This guy is another crossbow. So only this one is unoccupied. Oh, what's this guy over doing here? We should send him over here.
This is how it should be.
Okay, so see, once the fortress is occupied, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is our another Maginot line facing west. And this would have been I think Francois would not be that hard to take over, because he's all spread out all the way to England, we will easily take this Germanic and possibly French. We have part of Germany here and predominantly France, and he has a few castles here. So he is very spread out. He's actually he is strung out. It's more like spread out, strung out. So he controls this one. So it's a pretty narrow area. Izmir is Al-Aziri is harder. Aziri is harder to take because it's a solid block like here, right here, and Francois Blanc, Sergei Olevis would also be hard to take because, but his capital is just right here. So if we can hit his capital, we can take over all of his cities, right? The fall of the capital, we were warned earlier when we became emperor to, we were asked to pick a city that will become our capital. And one of the warnings was that we have to make sure it's not on the edge, because we were warned that if our capital falls, our country falls. So, and and then remember, we also in our development phase, we have already buffed up our soldiers to 150% in terms of fighting prowess. Now, once my plan was to take over the little ones first, like this one, Barnas, another 4, and all the gray ones maybe, right? And then prior to tackling any of the big ones, because if we take 4 of these, 4 of Barnas, that's another 8, and then all the little ones. Oh, and then Constantinople 4. That's 8. That's 11, and then the 3 Greek cities, that would be 14, and then all the independents that we are actually covering. There's maybe around 10. Oh, and also this guy. This guy has no troops at all. This guy is he has no troops at all, right? Sultan Rahib. Remember, he's the one coaching us. He's the one talking to us. And if we look at our empire, Sultan Rahib has no troops. Look, he has 0 troops. So we could have easily taken over. So, and then once we have taken most of the independence, right? All of these, we have a lot of independence right here. This one, over here, independence. So they're all nestled. So we can easily take all of these little independents. Here, and then Split, Zagreb, Budapest, Warsaw, all these little towns over here, like Pskov. Pskov is actually barely developed. It has only 476. So it would have been really, really easy. And then once we have those, we can turn our, what do you call this, our empires, not our development to, from 150%, not development, our soldiers' prowess, from 150% to 300. And then at 300, although the cost will be like 5 times, if we check on our balance, look at our balance. We are generating, because from 200% to 500%, our balance, our cost right now in terms of military upkeep is -5, right? So that is at 200%. So bring it up to 300%, that's 1.5 times. So that means plus 7.5. Say 6 plus 9. So we're talking about 14 million. So, plus 9 million. So we're right now netting 11 million. So we can easily afford another 9 million in upkeep cost. So we still have 2 million in excess. Also with that is with the current 264 cities that we have. So if we were able to take over the other cities, there's no problem. We could just easily roll all over them. Anyway, so that is what where we are, and our look at, wow, this overhead map shows it the best, right? We are like the plague. We have just covered everything. Like, look at all the black dots. They are our. Oh, we have not touched France, and we have not touched Spain, and we have not touched England. So those are the only three countries we have not touched, right? So, wow, we could have just rolled all over them. Anyway, so I guess this will be the last episode for Grand Ages Medieval, because we're stuck. We could not advance any further. So I would like to thank you guys for joining me in this one, and lasting, going along with me for 92 episodes. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next series. Bye.